Now, before I jump right in and give my opinion on this NBA Youngboy and Jay Prince situation, right? Let me give some quick context to the youngins in the back. Back in the day, you had a artist named Pimp C from UGK who was signed with Rap A Lot Records. When he got out of jail, man, this man was hot as fish grease, right? Whole time he Rap A Lot to the fullest, kept Jay Prince by his side. Now you're probably wondering why I'm mentioning this, right? I say all that to say Pimp C was a very opinionated artist, right? Who had real street nigga beef. I'm talking bags getting put on his head. Shit, from allegedly getting pistol whipped in a hotel by Master P. That's just to name a few situations, right? Now I'm bringing these situations up because these real situations got resolved silently and strategically by the one and only Jay Prince. And when these situations needed to be resolved, Jay Prince wasn't heard from by the spectators. He did what he needed to do silently. These stories ain't even come up until Pimp C's passing. R.I.P. Pimp C, man. But see, that's how Jay Prince moved back in the day. With anything that had to do with him or his team, that's how he moved, man. Now, I don't know what has changed with today's era, man. Shit, maybe we dealing with an AI Jay Prince. He probably got a damn album dropping or something. I don't know. Shit, all I know is, though, when it comes to this social media era, Jay Prince stayed consistent with keeping social media updated with the ins and outs. From Rap A Lot and mob ties. From murders, snitching, business moves, who owe money. Pretty much anything to do with Rap A Lot. Pretty much. Now, the first incident with Jay Prince and NBA Youngboy, right, happened a while back. Some dudes had broke into NBA Youngboy's crib, and somehow Jay Prince was able to get the possessions, right? Now, instead of doing the boss move, the 100 thing to do, which was get the possessions and reach out to NBA Youngboy directly, some kind of way, Jay Prince goes to the internet to pretty much tell Youngboy to come get his shit. Now, you know that ain't go too well with NBA Youngboy, and he ended up responding in typical Youngboy fashion. So it's kind of been a little rough with them ever since, right? Now, follow along to the latest antics. Now, the latest subliminal shots have been in NBA Youngboy's direction over Drake with a long IG post. And I ain't about to read that whole long rant, but pretty much at the end of it, what caught my attention was the damn quote saying, "I'll kill over Drake, nigga." Damn. Now we definitely know NBA Youngboy ain't playing with a full deck. And I highly doubt that there's a single drop of hoe in NBA Youngboy's blood. So I'm pretty sure you're going to have to do a little more than that to make a post to get your point across. You feel me? But you know what? Matter of fact, while I'm speaking on the mental health of Youngboy, let me address this to some of these platforms, man. Because lately I've been seeing this narrative they pushing as far as NBA Youngboy being a hypocrite because, he was saying pretty much he wanted to stop the violence and now he going ham on his ops. Listen, man, I'm not too familiar with the details of his house arrest, but I do know he been on house arrest for a minute. And I know the effects of not being able to move around for a nice minute and what that could do to your mental. Now factor in a little bit of mental health issues, and no matter how much money you got, that's going to lead to some kind of depression, you feel me? Which can spin into all types of emotions. Anger and resentment being two of them emotions, you feel me? So my message to all them platforms putting out that hypocrite narrative, I'm going to say y'all wrong with that, man. I believe NBA Youngboy when he said he do want to stop the violence. But I also believe at this moment, mentally, he feeling a little depression like a lot of kids that spend all their time inside the house, hopping on social media. Then they see people on social media faking like they living their best life. So instead of judging that man, send some positive vibes his way, man. And matter of fact, tell that damn judge to let him out for the summer, man. At least for the sake of his mental health. You feel me? But anyway, follow along, man. Back to Jay Prince. Respectfully, OG. Now, I know you're going to take your time when you type in them subliminal threats and even making them sound real mobbish. But the truth is, you still going on the internet with this shit, OG. Now don't get me wrong, ain't no one exempt from a mistake. But these internet updates you keep giving, man, that I can't call it a mistake. It's looking like a pattern. Because it's been happening quite a few times, man, consistently. So we past calling this a mistake, OG. Now listen, respectfully, I already know you know. Ain't no age limit to catching a federal indictment. But you already knew that, OG. Come on now, you more polished than a 73 Cutlass at a Rick Ross car show, man. Leave that attention grabbing to them youngins, man. And besides, what other multi-millionaire your age is on the internet calling people snitches and talking about who you gonna kill for? Well, shit, well, besides Whack 100, who else? Anyway, come on, man. Ain't nobody unacceptable from being held accountable respectfully. So this is my way of holding you OG accountable respectfully. And besides, man, NBA Youngboy ain't in that big ass mansion plotting some real street beef with Drake, man. He was just in his feelings, man. So them little them subliminals about your kill, it was a little overdue. I was out the way. This Bezos, subscribe, man.